How did the Dred Scott decision fuel the Civil War? Imagine a court case that changed the course of history. That's exactly what the Dred Scott decision did. It was a ruling that made the tensions over slavery even worse. Dred Scott was an enslaved man who had lived in free territories. He believed he should be free because he had been in places where slavery was illegal. He took his case to court, hoping to win his freedom. But in 1857, the Supreme Court decided against him. The majority ruled that African Americans, whether free or enslaved, could not be citizens. Because of that, Scott had no right to sue in federal court. The court also said Congress had no power to stop slavery in the territories. This was a big deal because it overturned the Missouri Compromise of 1820, which had kept slavery out of certain western areas. This decision meant slavery could now spread into new territories and even into states that had previously been free. Many Northerners saw this as a threat to their ideals of freedom and equality. The ruling made pro-slavery advocates in the South even stronger. They believed slavery was protected by the Constitution and that the government could not interfere. This emboldened their political power and made it harder for anti-slavery groups to push for change. A lot of abolitionists and free African Americans were furious. They saw the decision as a grave injustice and a sign that the government was siding with slavery. It increased hostility between the North and South. The decision also weakened the fragile political compromises that had kept the peace for years. It helped fuel the rise of the Republican Party, which opposed the spread of slavery. This party gained momentum and eventually led to Abraham Lincoln's election in 1860. Lincoln's victory was seen by many Southerners as a threat to their way of life. In the end, the Dred Scott decision made the fight over slavery more intense. It declared that African Americans could never be citizens and that Congress could not limit slavery in the territories. This legal backing for slavery's expansion pushed the nation closer to war. It made the divide between North and South even wider and set the stage for the conflict that was to come.